Good morning, guys. Welcome to Wicked Recovery. According to my sobriety tracker on my phone, I've been sober for 7 months, 1 week, and 5 days. Woo! And let me tell you, that number was really close to deleted. It's been rough lately, my dears. And Friday, a few days ago, was the first day that I started getting a little bit close to just letting myself fall right off that wagon. And so, reflecting on that, here's why I didn't fall off the wagon. There's a few reasons. One is all the learning I have done in the last almost year from Paul Churchill on Recovery Elevator. Things like, that's your addiction talking to you right now. That voice that on Friday afternoon, as I'm about to leave work and I'm so emotionally exhausted, that voice starts saying, you can fuck it, who can, nobody even watches your little channel anyway, nobody's gonna notice. You can just stop making videos and fuck it, who cares? Think of how it would feel. Think about how amazing it would feel to just get out of yourself and not care for a while. And my awareness of the fact that I now know that's not me talking, that is the addiction talking. And I quickly countered that, not with arguing, but with reflecting on how proud I have felt, how good and joyful and clear-headed and just all the good that I felt in the last 7 months. And knowing that that is the truth. This voice is not the truth. It's a lie. It's an enemy. But you know what? I don't know that was completely strong enough to change my mind. Luckily, and here's another one of those non-coincidental coincidences or whatever. My oldest son, who's in college and who's almost 20, he texted me during the day that he was going to come over, that he was in town from college for his spring break on the day before a ginormous snowstorm was supposed to hit us. And he said, I'm going to be at your house tonight. Let's order Chinese. I can't wait to see you. And that helped. That helped me say, hell no. Hell no. Because he knows. Because I've been really open with everybody in my life about this alcohol thing. And both of my sons, my older sons, you know, one of them, the one who I have a little bit of a estranged relationship with, my second one, we're rebuilding it. And one of the reasons I think our relationship broke a little bit was because of the alcohol. Not because he saw me raving drunk and all that bullshit that you hear about. Because honestly, he lives with his dad and his stepmom. And as he was getting older and having more obligations in high school, his dad and his stepmom were taking care of all that stuff. They don't have any other kids. And there's 2 of them. And they are amazing. They are like, get it done people. And Meanwhile, I was on my bender, my 5-year bender or whatever, and I was absent. It was really sad when I realized that, when I woke up to that fact last summer, or maybe, no, it was after I had started on this 7-month journey, so it might have been like September of last year. I've been kind of absent. And there's a long story there. I've got abandonment issues. I've got a lot of issues, don't we all? Especially any of us who have addictions. Of course we have issues. So my second son, whenever I give him a little update, which I don't do very often about these things, but I did recently, he always high fives me. And that's huge coming from him, because we're not terribly close, and that's something I'm working on, because that's something that haunts me and keeps me up at night. And I am so tired. I'm tired. Work has not been very joyful lately. I hate our whole freaking country with the politics. I hate a lot of the stuff that brings me joy on YouTube has sucked. There's a lot of, thank God there's more good than bad, but there's been a lot of bad on there. I'm taking this online class that's kicking my ass, and it's I never get the full amount of points for each assignment, which is weird because I'm a 4.0 kind of girl, and I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and sometimes I just want to leave this. And I'm not suicidal, I don't mean anything stupid like that, which is, by the way, it's not stupid, I take that shit very seriously. But sometimes I'm tired of being me. And it's been a long time since I've had a break, a real break. So I started connecting the dots, trying to connect the dots and be like, okay, what is happening? Why am I here? I get that it was a crappy week at school. Why would that make you want to throw everything away? So I start backing up and looking. And here's what I realized. I haven't meditated in at least 2 weeks. And I was doing that for 15 minutes every day, at least Monday through Friday. For a multitude of reasons, I haven't done that in a couple weeks. Last week, I didn't listen to a recovery elevator. I don't remember why, but this is the last time I came close, which was in October, so I was way newer on the sober journey. But the last time I came close, those two things were a factor. I mean, also my mom's death was a factor, and her funeral and all that stuff, but I wasn't meditating because I was out of town and dealing with stuff, and I wasn't listening to my podcast. I wasn't doing anything that I have put into place that sets me up for success. That was good to realize, because then, instead of that scared, powerless feeling, there's a red light. Red means stop. At least for me it does. I know for most of the people around here it doesn't, but anyway, rather than feel powerless, I realized there's something you can do and get back to it. Do what has worked. That's my portfolio. And I still have in my back pocket AA meetings. I have yet to go to one this time. Not because I'm against them, but because I have done okay without them. And working them into my schedule is not easy. I also am not going to use that as an excuse. If I need to go to a freaking AA meeting, I will go, because screw your schedule. You know, if you are about to throw away success and essentially throw away life and health and joy and progress, then fucking get over the schedule and go to a meeting. I don't want to fall into that pattern that I used to fall into, and that I really do recognize in others, the yeah buts, where they talk about what they want, and then every suggestion you make, they tell you why they can't do it. So I'm like, well, do you really want it then? I don't think you do. Well, I treat myself like that too. I look at my own excuses. I'm like, what? Are your excuses more important than your goal? No, they aren't. So I think it might be time to figure out a meeting. Finding one that I can get to near me that works into my schedule, or if I need to take freaking time off, take some time off and go to a few meetings in a day. I don't know. But that was kind of scary. I will also say I reached out and told somebody. Not in the moment, I didn't. But I did kind of confess to somebody over the weekend, my ex-husband number 2, who's one of the reasons I was hardcore into drinking for a while. Coping with that, but we're friends, and he's decent to talk to. And he's like, whoa, what happened? What's going on? And so it was nice to share that. So I don't have any tips for you guys today other than what I just have shared. Step back, look at what's surrounding, what has worked in the past. Are you still doing those things? If not, why? And can you bring them back into the mix? I meditated this morning. It was not a great one, but you know what? I made an effort. I tried. That's the first step. Tomorrow, I have a feeling it'll be better. Thank you for watching, and keep fighting. Peace.